The civil war in Myanmar is the world's longest ongoing conflict, forcing more than 1 million men, women and children out of their homes. Many have sought refuge here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. Here in Nelson, we are fortunate enough to be one of 8 Red Cross Resettlement Service locations, supporting an influx of these refugees in our community. Khuri and Noreh are some of those that have settled here over the last decade and a half.
It's really good. We had here we had so many opportunities. Like if you have dreams, you can chase it. You have way more opportunities. And if you're talented or something, yeah, you can work towards it. And if it's a Karenni, no matter how talented you are, nobody is really gonna know about you. Yeah.
Forced out of their homes and into refugee camps along the Thai border, many Karenni undertake a strenuous journey en route to New Zealand.
Some people might be all right, but most people will be hard because of the language. We don't speak English over there, and we also never get on the plane, never travel, that sort of thing. So yeah, most people are hard. So even the food, we on the plane is not just 1 or 2 hours. So it's 10 hours, some people 12 hours, that sort of thing. And you don't know how to ask the food on the plane if you can't speak English. So that's quite hard for a lot of people.
It was scary, but at the same time we know that it's gonna be better future for us. Better education, better shelter, food, everything.
One of few pleasures still retained from the homeland, the Karenni have a strong sporting culture, present in a number of clubs.
We still got a different sport, like volleyball, cane ball, that sort of thing. But football is quite popular over there. And even here, we still play football, and football is really good for us.
Since 2019, the Khuri and Nelson have had their own football team, competing in competitions both locally and nationally, where they've found great success. An important asset to the community, the team has a number of great physical and social benefits.
We can talk to each other more, we can get close to each other more. And also not just the old friend, but we can also make a new friend as well. And for the young people nowadays, would be good if we have a sport like soccer. Is quite a lot of fitness involved. So that means we kind of isolate from the drugs like alcohol or maybe the other illegal drugs. So that's probably something that football are quite important. So yeah, it's kind of bring the youth to the right pathway. So yeah, for their future.
The Karenni look to preserve the history by maintaining some of the ancient ethnic traditions, dance performances and festivals taking place frequently throughout the year.
Yeah, it is important. The reason we celebrate it, why we celebrate it. So sometimes people just celebrate it and don't know what it is. But we celebrate it and we tell the story. What actually happened. So we just not celebrate it and then finish. But we need to let the young people, the young generation know what we have done in the past. That sort of thing. So and it's all about the history that we need to understand why we celebrate it.
Almost 75 years of conflict has passed and it now seems to be at its worst. Since the coup d'etat 2 years ago, the civil situation has escalated significantly, with major casualties on both sides of the conflict.
A lot of, the military, the Burmese military, they not just, send their troop on the ground, but they also using the jet fighter, that sort of thing, using a heavy, machine or heavy weapon, and using the helicopter, that sort of thing, to shoot the people, normal people, normal villagers, that sort of thing. A lot of innocent people are die, or a lot of villages are burned down as well. So just it's for no reason, you have to kill your own people.
It can be a surreal concept, but stuffing everything you own into a rucksack and making for the border is a true reality for thousands. Since 2021, violence has seen more than 120,000 forced to flee for their lives in Myanmar. The adolescent glorification, the romanticisation of war in Western society is shattered when you meet people like Noreh and Khuri and hear their story. Proud of who they are and where they come from, regardless of circumstance, they exhibit a strength of many of us in New Zealand can never understand. So let's welcome them to our community and onto our fields with compassionate and open arms.